Hello everyone, and Merry Christmas to you if you're celebrating that. Today I have a little Christmas/winter special for you, and it's a guide on some snowy spruce trees. I figured Christmas trees was maybe a little overdone, so today I'm gonna show you how to build more of a normal snowy spruce tree, which maybe you can use for a forest in your winter-themed build or something along the lines of that. At the time of recording this, I just got my new audio interface, the Go XLR Mini, so if the sound quality sounds a bit off, that might be the reason, because it's still a bit of work in progress and I'm just tweaking it and finding the perfect spot. And since I got this, I now have the opportunity to get actually good audio, so one of the days after Christmas, I'm going to go live on twitch.tv/ostdust1, so head down to the link in the description and follow me over there to be notified when I go live. But that is more than enough rambling for today, so let's just jump into the guide. The first thing you need to do with any sort of tree is mark out the shape of the trunk. I'm using gold blocks just to make it easier to see where the block starts and ends. But you can of course use normal logs if you're building it in survival, which I'm guessing most of you will. All you do is to build a basic pillar of blocks just up into the air, as high as you want your tree to be. Of course this varies, you can build it very tall, but that'll of course take much more time and more effort when it comes to placing in the leaves later. Then just go ahead and thicken up the bottom a bit and add a few roots just to make it look that extra bit natural and realistic. Next up, you want to texture your tree trunk. I'm using some brown terracotta for this because I think the color works really well together with the spruce. You can also use dark oak logs or even soul sand or soul soil. All these blocks work really well in combination with the spruce log. Next, it's time to place in the leaves. This is by far the most challenging part of any custom tree, because they're so hard to get right and not make them look too compact or too little leaves. Often when I make custom trees, I make them very fluffy with leaves, but on spruce trees like this you can't really do that because you have separate branches of leaves going downwards. I like to do downwards branches most on spruce trees because I feel like they work better in a big scenario where you have like maybe 20 or more trees. So I can't provide a how to do this guide, like just placing the leaves like that, because they're so different from each tree. You probably will do it different than I'm doing it, but the basic concept is just making lines that go downwards, some lines being diagonal and some being just straight. You can also make splitting branches, though I don't really do it on these types of trees. Also, remember to make the branches go shorter and shorter the further you go up the tree. This of course gives this classic spruce tree look, though you don't have to do it perfectly all the time. You can also add some dark oak stairs and slabs just to make the roots of the tree look a bit more smooth and less blocky, although they're still blocks. I also added some dark oak signs just because I love the texture that signs gives and little depth they give, which is very subtle. It seems I forgot to record the process of me placing in the fences and fence gates, but sorry for that, you'll just have to see it in this clip. It's not that hard. You just place some fence gates open underneath some leaves, and some fences just going out as small branches. But don't overdo it, you're still gonna have place for snow on top of it. So don't cover up blocks with fences, which could be snow on. When that's done, you can just start placing in the snow. You only need one layer pretty much. You can do more if you want. So I just stuck to one for most of this tree. And that is your snowy spruce tree pretty much all done. Now we're just gonna clean up the terrain, adding some small piles of snow just by using the layers, which, by the way, snow is the best block for terraforming because you have so many layers, it takes ages to terraform, but it's so worth it because you get like these really smooth curves and terrain with snow. I just love it. And that's it for this Christmas special video, which isn't really a Christmas special, but yeah. I hope you somehow made use of this guide, and if you did, make sure to tag me on Twitter or Instagram with the picture, or just join the Discord server, which is linked down below. And speaking of links, as mentioned earlier, there's also a link to my Twitch, so head on over there and follow, and I'll be live soon-ish. As you may have noticed, I have tried making some shorts on YouTube Shorts. This is a new feature. I made one for the ship, a little cinematic, and one little car tutorial. I have two more which are basically done. I just need to do the final touches on the editing, and they will come out soon. I mean, I'll just release them with maybe a week or so in between, just to make sure to spread out the content a bit, so I don't spam you with content just in one day. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!